you're listening to my heart, you might find out the weirdest part. I am already missing you from the start. I'm already missing you. I'm already missing you. Don't fall quickly. Love ain't easy. Lessons in love I never learned. But this feeling's different. You're a brand new face, but my oldest friend. Hold on tight until it burns. Is it bad that you seem too good? See the end way before I should. I know we just started, but if you're listening to my heart, you might find out the weirdest part. I am already missing you from the start. I'm already missing you. I'm already missing you. Put your ear to my chest, put your ear to my chest. Won't you hear the rest? Put your ear to my chest, put your ear to my chest.
Check. Yo, what up, chat? Hold up. I'm trying to get a thumbnail for YouTube. I'm not used to the YouTube live stream here. Hold up. I gotta download an old thumbnail. I need a thumbnail. Let's see. I kind of like this one. We're gonna steal this thumbnail from this old video. Download. Okay, and this should be. All right, should be getting an updated thumbnail here in a bit. I think. Why is it not letting me edit? Okay. Bam. Okay, we're good. We should be good now. All right, what up, chat? What up? Sorry, what up, YouTube? All right, we haven't had YouTube here in a really long time. I don't know if the chats are working. I don't know if anything's working. I have to check. There's no chatting going on in Twitch. If you're here, chat something if you don't mind. I will try it in either chat to see if it's working. Because I need to verify if it's okay. I'm using a program to dual stream, so I don't know if it's gonna pop up on both, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to verify on either. Although I think Twitch chat will pop up on screen. I think. I could be wrong. Okay, so Twitch chat emotes will pop up. I mean, if you're on Twitch, things will pop up a lot better across the stream. Although I don't know if chat... Is chat even a thing? Let me see. Okay, so chat's popping up now. All right, so Twitch chat will pop up. I do not know if YouTube chat will pop up. Let's see. Will YouTube chat pop up on this thing? Oh, you know what? It's not going to. I tried to fix this, but the program I was using would not let me take off. It wouldn't let me remove the Juice from the Box React stream it wouldn't let me put this channel, and I don't know why it was doing that. It was pretty stupid. But yeah, I don't know. Freaking. So that's really annoying, but you know, it is what it is. If you're on Twitch, you have a lot more options. But you know what, YouTube, we're trying it out. We're trying to see what happens. We'll see if people drop by or not. But what up, chat? How's it going? How's it going? We are testing out dual streaming today. We are streaming on the original Juice from the Box channel. So if you're trying to do YouTube, I mean, if you're on Twitch, I would say just stay on Twitch. There's really no point in jumping over. Because if I'm not mistaken, I mean, unless you're paying for YouTube Premium, I believe YouTube has ads now. So you're going to get hit with ads either way. So from my understanding, I could be wrong. But what up, chat? How's it going? How's it going? I've had a busy day today. Somewhat. Some would be like, that's not really busy. But I've been working on a bunch of things I've been trying to get going. Some of you know that I've been working on a lot of projects. I was working on a lot of projects throughout June. And I was getting ready to launch one today. And it feels like every time I'm about to jump to the next step and I think like this project is over, I learn about a whole bunch of new stuff. And the one thing that I learned was if I'm going to launch this product, I need to make sure I have like all these keywords and stuff done properly to see if it gets in the algorithm. And that's what I ran into today. And I was just like, ugh. And I wasn't feeling good earlier. I kind of felt like I was getting sick. And I'm a little bit worried about getting sick right now because I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if it's throughout all of America or if it's just in the South or whatever. But there's apparently some crazy virus going around, like some freaking poop your pants virus. And I am not trying to get sick right now. I definitely don't want to get any kind of stomach virus for sure. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid being sick at all costs. But, you know, things have been pretty good. Things have been pretty good lately. Working on a bunch of things. Hoping things are going to get going. But, yeah, man, it's been great. It's been great. Yo, what up, Ethan? Ethan on YouTube over here. What up, man? All right, man, I really wish I could... Let me see if it'll let me try again. I don't know why it wouldn't let me disconnect. It wouldn't let me disconnect YouTube. Which was so stupid. I really wanted to get YouTube. What if I sign out completely of this thing? And I log in with YouTube? Yeah, what if I were to log in with YouTube? Would it supersede it? Let me see. Okay, hold up. What up, Ethan? How you been, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Bring this over here. All right. So if I add this, maybe I can get Why would I want that? I wouldn't want that. What the heck? They're trying to. This account's trying to be able to delete my videos if I sign in. See, edit, and permanently delete your YouTube videos, ratings, comments, and captions. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not trying to give him access to that. That's crazy. Okay. Yo, Juice. I have a question about anxiety. What's up, man? What's your question about anxiety? Okay, so is YouTube chat gonna pop up now? Let me see. Chatbot. English. Captions, link symbols, bad words, no. Okay, I need the widget. Add your channel directly, your chat directly. Okay, ooh, yes, I think I got it now. Okay. Copy. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Let me go to chat. Paste that there. Bam. Okay, let's see if we get a new chat. Yo, what up, Sparks? How you doing? Drews, I haven't seen you in a while. What up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I haven't been around in a hot minute. Well, I've been on Twitch lately, but not on, not with this dual streaming. Okay, I'm gonna type in both chats to see if it's working. But how you doing, Sparks? Oh, it's not a raid. So let's not do that. What about the hellos? Looking forward to GTA 6. Yeah. Although I'm not very happy about PlayStation though. You know what I mean? PlayStation. GTA 6 might be one of the last games. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm probably gonna buy a few games, but I do wanna. I don't think I'm gonna be buying a PlayStation 6. I don't like where Sony is going. I don't like this forced cancellation of physical games. I don't know, man. Like, although I'm not a physical games person, I don't like not having the option. You know what I mean? Because I have a disc drive on my PlayStation. So, like, fuck me if I was a physical gaming person this whole time. You know what I mean? I also don't like the way they're handling things lately. Sony just seems really weird. So my fandom has been put in the closet because I'm just ashamed to be a PlayStation fanboy. But yeah, I'm excited for GTA 6. There's a few games that are coming out I'm pretty excited about, but yeah. Okay, so we should be seeing both chats popping up now, although it doesn't seem like they're sticking around. So let me make sure that chats will pop up more and actually stick around. Let's see. Do I have it on a delay? Been working a lot trying to save up for Comic-Con in my hometown. Nice. Yeah, the big San Diego Comic-Con is going to be happening pretty soon. So I used to go to that every year, but it feels kind of weird not going anymore. But, you know, it gets kind of old, especially when all your friends stop going as well. But Comic-Con in San Diego has not been the same since COVID, before COVID. Have you felt like not eating or just feeling nauseous when you're thinking about food, especially when you're with certain friends or women? Because that's how I'm feeling lately, and it's annoying. I'm looking forward to Marvel's Wolverine and Hellraiser. Wolverine should be cool. I don't think I've heard anything about Hellraiser, but Wolverine looks fun. Have you felt like not eating or just feeling nauseous when you're thinking about food? Especially when you're with certain friends or women, because that's how I've been feeling. I mean, you can definitely be anxious around people. That's my... Wait, is it specifically with food? Because, like, my anxiety, I've never had stuff around food. I've been nauseous while I've been anxious before. But yeah, being anxious around... Like, I get anxious... Like, yes, for yesterday, for example, I was going with my friend and his girlfriend to go try out a new spot. And it was, like, downtown, not a part of the area I ever go in, really. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to a new area to try this spot. It's kind of hot. I was like, am I going to have to walk a lot? Like, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on that I was like, oh, man, you know, that could make me a little bit nervous. And then I was worried about, like, I always get worried. Like, I get... my stomach gets a little queasy because I'm like, oh man, I was like, my stomach's feeling kind of weird. But it's usually because I'm anxious about, I'm anxious to get to the place and make sure everything's cool. Because, you know, like, I don't know, sometimes you can be nervous about going to something and then it's not until you're there that you finally like start chilling out. So maybe you're anxious around people, but I don't get nauseous thinking about food though. So I don't know if I can help you on that one. I'm not sure if it's anxiety or it's me just thinking, but the effects my social life, even dating life. Yeah, I don't know why. You might want to figure out why food. It's especially food. I don't understand that. But yeah, anyways. That sucks. Hopefully that's able to go. Okay, I don't know why chat is not staying up on... It's not... Oh, hide messages. Let's hide messages. After what? Let's hide messages. I mean, do we even have to hide messages? We'll hide messages after 120 seconds, I guess. What is this playlist? This is actually Stream Beats? I don't think Stream Beats has the right to that. But it is their playlist, which is crazy. Okay, this should be updated now. Or do I gotta... I hope it changes. But yeah, Sparks, Wolverine looks pretty cool. I don't think I've seen Hellraiser. Wait, I might have actually seen Hellraiser. That has nothing to... That's just like a different game on its own, right? Is that gonna just be like a horror game? I might have saw it announced, but I don't know what it is exactly. Okay, let's see. Whoever is running Sony should retire and get a new CEO. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Sony America is run by some white dude, I think. And I think one of the Japanese guys that was... I don't know if he was Japanese or... I don't know if he was from America or not, but I believe he was an Asian dude. Ended up leaving shortly after that guy was hired. And maybe that's where it all started. I don't really know, but... I don't like that they're getting rid of the physical stuff and they're converting that place and made physical into like AI bullshit. They're doing something with AI in that building. At least that's what I heard. Let's see. I mean, I'm fine, but it occurs sometimes and it's weird because I want to enjoy food without worrying that I'm gonna throw it up. Let me ask you something, Ethan. Have you ever thrown up while eating it? Because you might just be worrying about throwing up. If you've never thrown up, then just be like, just tell yourself like, dude, just eat the food. I've never thrown up before. Because thinking about something, you're giving a lot of power to it. Trust me, I've been there. I have made myself think I've had massive headaches. I've made myself think I had something like in my gut, like growing. I've made myself think so many things during my anxiety, and it's you constantly focusing on it. So you've done it once. So is your fear from throwing up before? And is it specifically around people? Because I'm kind of curious. I mean, if you've actually thrown up once, is it only happen around people or does it happen around food in general? Because, I mean, maybe you have a medical condition if it's, you know, if it's happening. You might need to talk to a medical professional about that one. You're in Canada, don't you get free healthcare? Yeah, Sparks, I've watched Supergirl and Toy Story 5 recently. Toy Story 5 is phenomenal. I like Supergirl. I liked it more than Superman. And, yeah, I don't know. People were complaining about it a lot. I will say, I watched the movie, then I read the book, and they should have done more shit from the book. Like, it just reinforced my knowledge, or not my knowledge, it reinforced my opinion on people that stray away from the source material fucking suck. So I hate how Hollywood is just all like, yeah, let's take this book that people love and then just not do any of it. And I'm just like, ugh, stupid. I enjoyed Supergirl though. I just thought they should have done more stuff from the book. I think the story was better in the book for sure. Okay, it looks like both chats are working, so we're good. It is just not popping up on, or it's not staying on stream for a while, which I don't know why that's the case. It's with people, so it's why I'm thinking it's anxiety, but it's probably me just overthinking, and I need to learn. Are you worried about, why is it with, I would ask yourself, why is it with people? Like, are you worried that you're gonna do something dumb with food? Are you worried that, like, you're gonna eat food and throw it up around people? Like, you need to ask yourself why you think it's happening around people. Like, are you around people you're trying to impress? Are you around women you're trying to impress? Yeah, I don't know. You need to ask yourself those kind of questions. Have you yet seen Masters of the Universe? No, I haven't seen Masters of the Universe. I've been wanting to go check it out. But it being 2.5 hours or whatever kind of like makes me like, I don't know. I have free movie passes, but every time like I'm possibly in the mood to go watch a movie, it doesn't have a time. So I might have to end up watching it on like TV or something, which sucks, but I did want to go watch it in theaters. People have told me it's good. They like it. So, I mean, I would say it's got some positives there. All right, I need to know why. Can I fix the... I'm trying to get this chat fixed. On why... Okay, yeah, that pops up on chat. But I want to know why the chat message takes forever to pop up on Restream. Or not on Restream, on the chat. Like, it's not popping up at all. Not popping up at all. Why? Okay, let me fix it. Okay, pop in. I think like 2. Okay, and then do I gotta copy it again and replace it? Let me see. Replace that. Boom. Okay, so can I get it to work now? Will it pop up? Come on, chat. I do have a small appetite, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes, but it's fine. I'll probably have to talk with a professional. It's weird that Paramount didn't even address the leaked Avatar movie and just released a trailer like if half the fandom didn't watch it. I mean, what else can they do, you know? Okay, the chat just isn't working. Why is it not working? Am I not able to preview? It is not working at all. Odd. Well, that sucks. I was hoping it would work, but I don't know. Might have to download something different. Oh well, it's a test. I did try to download some other stuff previously, but there was like all of these rules that I had to go through. The YouTube chat or Twitch chat? I don't know. Like, are you seeing a chat pop up on stream? Like, there's supposed to be a chat right here in this corner, and it's not popping up. I'm not seeing it on my end, unless it's disappearing really quickly. But it's supposed to be both. You're supposed to be able to see YouTube chat and Twitch chat, and it's just not working. So, yeah, that's a problem we're having right now. But yeah, I actually haven't seen that. Okay, so there's the chat right there. All right, let's see how long it stays. It should stay for longer than 10 seconds. Wait, but there's YouTube chat. Is Twitch chat not popping up? It should be both. Probably disappeared quickly. All right, well, let's see if yours pops up. Maybe it's only Twitch chat right now. Yo, what up, Pat? Yo, Pat, I have new videos released now. I can drop that Valkyrie video. Although she's streaming right now, so maybe I don't do it now. Because she definitely won't see it if she's streaming. Yeah, so Twitch chat is not popping up. I don't know why Twitch chat is not popping up, but YouTube chat is. Yeah, Paramount doesn't really care about money, man. They don't really give a shit about money. But Pat, I've been seeing your videos pop up on my feed, man. Do you get notifications, Pat? I don't know if you get notifications from my channel. I don't know if shorts are gonna pop up with a notification. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it when it pops up. Because I can drop it, but I just shouldn't drop it while she's live, I think. What editing? Cause I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I use Premiere Pro. Yes, from you, I do turn them on. Okay, got you. I use Premiere Pro, Ethan. Why isn't Twitch chat working? Or why isn't it popping up on the screen? I have it set to both. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't have it logged in. Oh, I don't have it logged in. I'm an idiot. User already exists. Yeah, no shit. I do. That's me. Of course it doesn't exist. I'm me. Okay, so Twitch, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Hold up. But what if I sign in? What if I sign out and then I log in with Twitch? Is it gonna... Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, so Twitch chat is there. Wait, I might be able to fix it. I might be able to fix it. Hold on. I don't like that it has access to that. Hold on. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, so there's that. Chatbot. Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting rid of this for sure. I don't like that they have access to my YouTube and they can delete videos. Like, that's kind of crazy that they would need that. And maybe it's because to go live, I don't really know. The chatbot is on screen and on YouTube. Yeah, but it's not showing Twitch though. It's only showing YouTube, which I think is weird. That's why I'm trying to get it to go to do both. So widgets, chat overlay. Let me see. Chat again. Yeah, it's only showing YouTube or Twitch. I mean, it's only showing YouTube's, which is so odd. All right, I'm gonna definitely have to unlink that. Unlink, get rid of that YouTube. I don't like that they have access to be able to just delete my shit, which is crazy. But anyways, what up, Pat? How you been, man? Greedy fuckers is what they are. Pardon my French. Yeah. Let's see. By the way, what I already read that. I like your editing style. How do you organize your edits? Like when you put a meme or something. Well, what do you mean? I mean, the editing process is weird, man. Like, obviously, I record whatever my video is, and I put that in there. That's the main video on the feed. And then if I do a meme or something, I'm layering it on top, or cutting putting it, like cutting between my main video and then sliding it into that video. It just all really depends on what you're trying to do. Because, like, you can put memes over your, you know, audio. If you know, it just all depends. Like, you'll learn over time. But I would say try to find people's style that you like and then just try to copy it. Because over time, you'll start changing your own and making your own. Because if you are just a direct copy of somebody, people are gonna not care. Yeah, your last video is pretty good, not gonna lie. Thanks. Yeah, I don't like what happened in that last video, which was kind of bullshit. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to, I don't know. So, I'll let y'all in a little secret, all right? This is kind of the game plan right now, all right? New information only for the dual stream audience. I am trying to come up with a new series right now for the new channel, no longer new channel. I'm trying to come up with a series where I guess I'll have a niche going forward. And this is my plan, all right? I've talked about this before. I don't know if you can see it. That right there, that thing that I'm pinching, is the first book I've ever wrote. 418 pages? 400 and something pages. I forget how many pages it is at this point. 400 plus pages. And it'll probably never see the light of day unless I make a lot of money. Like, that's a genuine fact. To pay a good artist to draw that, because you gotta remember, it's not even just artists. Like, I gotta pay them to draw it. That I also gotta pay somebody to do the lettering, because that's also a thing as well. Like, so it's gonna be kind of pricey to really get the book done, because, you know, you gotta hire a letterer, you gotta hire an artist. If I want to get it colored in the future, that's also a thing. I don't think I'm gonna worry about coloring. I think black and white, you know, manga style is totally fine. It'll get the point across. But it's going to cost money to do that, because you need at least those two things for sure. And maybe even an editor to make sure the story's fluid and whatnot. Although, I think I might pass on the editor. I think the story's pretty good. But, you know, we'll see what happens. If I find somebody I trust to be an editor, then I'll give them a look-see. But what I'm thinking about doing is having a series where I start doing things to get funding to fund my comics. That'll be the series. And it'll be me trying to do a bunch of things. And I'm not going to give away what I'm going to say in the first video, but I have ideas on what the series could be. But I think that'll be my premise. That gives a reason for people to watch and subscribe to the channel. Like, oh, this guy is going to try to finance his own comic book by doing things. And I'm hoping that by doing that, people might be interested in the journey, and people might be interested in seeing the finished product someday. Because I like following people that are doing a really big goal. Like, one of the... Is it one or two? I don't know. It's really popular to do on Instagram, where somebody's all like, for every follower I get, I'm gonna run 1 mile or some bullshit like that. That's an easy thing to follow. But I was following this one kid who was in high school, and he was like, he looked like a goofy kid, and he was all like, this is my journey of practicing every day until I make varsity as a freshman or something like that. And I'm like, okay, all right, I want to see if this underdog kid, who, if you look at him, doesn't look like he's, you know, super athletic or anything, is going to build himself up to make a varsity as a freshman. And I'm like, that's kind of a cool journey. I want to see that journey. And so I followed that kid for a really long time on Instagram, and I don't think he made varsity right away. I think he might have made like varsity JV or whatever, but I think he's now on varsity. I don't know if he's starting, but I'm like, yo, that's awesome that he got there. You know what I mean? And I think he restarted his series, because maybe he is starting on varsity now. I don't really know. And I think he's going to try to be like a D1 basketball player or some shit like that. So you know, hats off to that person for doing that. That's awesome, right? So I think that journey is really cool. So I'm thinking about doing the journey to funding my like first book, or future books, I should say. So that's kind of my concept right now. I'm planning out videos, but I'm also working on a bunch of other stuff. So, but what the cool thing is, the stuff I'm working on could possibly be videos in the future. So that's kind of how I'm trying to figure things out right now. But we'll see. Life can always throw a wrench into that plan. But we'll see. So inside information for y'all there. Anybody that's still here. But yeah, the you know, speaking of the new videos, this is what YouTube picked. I made 3 thumbnails. YouTube says this is the best thumbnail. So interesting, you know? It was interesting that they said that was the best thumbnail. I thought this was the best thumbnail that I made previously, but now I'm like, maybe I need to make some better thumbnails. Because, you know, I kind of like this concept. I like the concept of having the same guy in each video, but it might not be the play. I like that character. I'm going to still use that character, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make multiple thumbnails and see which one wins. Because apparently that's what you have to do now for YouTube. But it doesn't take me that long to make multiple thumbnails. But yeah, this one, the testing, it said it was the best thumbnail out of the 3. So, you know, surprising. But I will say this style is really kind of fucking annoying to mess with. So I think going back to something like this will be interesting. I think the character may or may not help. I don't really know. We'll see. But I like the cohesiveness of it. But I do think, you know, it's not working. But who knows? But you know, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think my face hurts the thumbnail. If I'm being real. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think my face hurts the thumbnail. I don't think it's ever really helped. And yeah. Because if you look at this, I mean, if you look at, you know, the OG channel, I don't think I ever had my face in the thumbnails. You know what I mean? I don't think it ever hurt, or it ever really helped. I mean, I guess on the reaction channel, I guess you could say it did. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the face has ever really helped it, to be honest. Even with these crazy thumbnails that I was making over here, throwing my face in there, I don't know if it was if it helped at all. So, to be honest. Actually, that's a lie. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But part of me does think that. Part of me does think that my face hurts the thumbnail. I mean, he is not in the video. So maybe leave him at some point in the correct move. Oh, you're talking about the icon? Yeah. I mean, I've thought about going faceless before. I just don't think faceless is gonna work for this this next series that I make. So, who knows? The cartoon juice. Yeah. That's a fair criticism. But he is the icon though, so that's kind of how I view it. But here's the thing, I am in the videos, and that doesn't help either. You know what I mean? 47 views, 31 views, 42 views. You know, so it's kind of like, I don't know if it really matters. Also, I will say, this is one of the higher videos there, and it had this, he was there from the start of that. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, if you go and animate, that's different. Yeah, I don't know if I'll animate, but I I was thinking about having some videos where it is just like this, maybe that character or somebody else just talking, and like I'm using my voice, like, you know, kind of like a PNG tuber kind of thing. But I don't know. But I don't know if that's gonna really matter right now. So I don't know. I could. It definitely, I feel like it makes things way easier to like edit a video. But it's the, I don't know. I have to figure out how people do it for videos. Like, do they put it in OBS and like the PNG is in OBS while they're recording? Or are they recording from in a different program with the PNG to match the vocals? It's always the weirder thing. Because I know there are programs to do that. But yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe I gotta change this to a thumbnail without the guy in it. We'll see. Maybe it'll just be like reference, like, and results. But yeah, I don't know what the original thumbnail I had here was. But yeah, some of these other videos never popped off. I think this one got a little bit better with that thumbnail. Dude, I forgot my hair was so long at one point. But yeah, anyways. So we'll see. I'm kind of like slowly working on things right now. But I do think that's kind of what I want to do going forward. Is starting the series kind of building towards that. Because at least it gives me a... Hold up. I'm checking some email stuff real quick. Man, you want to know something? I used a... for whatever reason, I have 2 Amazon accounts. I think I signed in with the wrong email once. And I think it's because I had signed up with Amazon by accident with one email. And it was like, oh, you want 30 days of Prime for free? And I was like, oh, yeah. And I did that. And then I was like, oh, fuck, this isn't my account. I thought they were like giving my actual account 30 days of free Prime, but it was this other account. And I was like, oh, shit. So I've been using that to buy things so I don't have to pay for the shipping, you know? And but for whatever reason, that account has an email address that's fake. And so I ordered a thing and it was gonna ship it to this fake address. And it told me today, like, oh, we have problems shipping it to an address or something like that. And I'm like, what the hell? And so the item got sent back to the damn warehouse. And I'm like, fuck. So I ordered it again and I'll just have to cancel. I'll have to cancel that item. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen there. But it won't let me cancel the item because it's currently being shipped. So it sucks. So I'm gonna get the one I bought tomorrow, and I should have had this other one yesterday. So, but I don't know why that fake email is there, or that fake address. It's crazy. Had the same thing with PayPal and still have problems. Yeah, it's fucking weird. So yeah, but who knows, man? Who knows? I'm just trying to get some new headphones. Because like my AirPods, dude, AirPods fucking blow. I don't know what happened to Apple, but their OG AirPods are just trash. Like I replaced the old ones I have. I have 2 AirPods and they both went out. Like the main part have gone out and like I can only hear from the outside speakers. And I'm like, this is so shit. Like what happened to this company? So yeah, I just bought some company I've never heard of, like $40 over-the-ear headphones, but they have like 8,000 reviews and they're like all 5 stars. And I'm just like, oh damn. So I'm trying to see what these everybody's like, dude, these things for the price are insane and blah blah. So I'm kind of hoping I'm gonna get lucky with some random headphone company and they're just gonna be like amazing Bluetooth headphones. Because, you know, I could go drop $500 on the Apple ones, but I ain't gonna do that. That's insane. If I hear good quality out of these, I'm good. And if they're not blurring out the sides to where everybody can hear whatever I'm listening to, money. Oh, my arm. I injured my arm, and it's like, I can barely, like, ooh, if I do that, it hurts. Bum 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 bum. I will see that one thing that does suck about dual streaming, and this might be a reason why I don't do it in the future. We're gonna test it out for a bit. Is since I'm using Restream to you know, dual stream, and I'm using it for today because I wanted to do this. I think I'm gonna switch it. I just didn't take the time to learn it because I know you can use OBS to stream 2 different streams at once, but the music, you can't have music or, you know, it's gonna get hit on YouTube. So I'm having to use a copyrighted playlist or whatever, copyright free, which blows. And that's the kind of thing I love about Twitch is I'm just like, you just blare your music and I don't give a shit. They'll like blur out the music and that's it, you know. Nobody's really watching VODs on Twitch, you know. At least I don't think a lot of people are watching VODs. Dude, y'all want to know something crazy? I have somebody on my old YouTube channel, which is the channel we're streaming on, that is going through my videos and tagging when I burp. And I know people do this for women. And I just find it so crazy. I find it funny. I'm like, somebody's really going through. Look, I'll show you right now. It is wild. I know that there have been burp compilations made for women. This was talked about with PewDiePie's wife. PewDiePie's wife, somebody made a burp compilation of her in her videos. I need time like that, bro. It is wild. So I forget what video it was in. Let me see if I can just go through my... If I can just go through my comments in my YouTuber studio and if it'll pop up. Because I was just like, what? Was it... I think I need to go to community. Okay, close this. Where is it at? I've seen this person twice. But where did they do it before? So they've done it twice, but I'm just gonna show you because they did it recently. So this is right here in this video, this Solomon Grundy video. They put a timestamp. Oh my god, I forgot so many people used to comment on my shit back in the day. Let me just go to newest. But it's all like, bro, how did they find that? Look at this. Like, I was just like, what? like, is somebody getting off to like my burps? Like, they also had it in a recent video, and I think that's how I found them. It was a recent video. Dude, I forgot my room was that crazy. Like, that wall is pretty nuts. Got Jessica Negri there. Got her with oh my god. Her name's Megan, but I forget her YouTuber name. But anyways, I remember having all those. Those are pretty crazy. I think I still have this poster. I think it's just behind some other posters. But yeah, dude, I just found that so wild that somebody's going through there and claiming my burps for whatever reason. They're just tagging them. And I'm like, wow. A 9-year-old video. They did that 7 days ago. And they did it again. I just don't... yeah, I don't know. I think it was in another video. But yeah, this channel says it's like 6 years old, so I'm just like, bro. But yeah, I got and look, man, I used to think it was funny to leave burps in my videos, so there is definitely, that person can find a lot of content. Hey man, give me the view, tag all the burps you want. That's what I'll say. Give me the view, watch the ads, tag a burps. I'm all for it. I'm not weirded out by it. I just thought it was funny that it happened more than once, you know what I mean? Like one time I could see somebody thinking it's funny, but if it happens multiple times, I'm like, oh, you kind of like this, don't you? I don't want to... Dude, this music, I'm going to have to change it. I don't know what the fuck this free music is, but I'm going to risk it. And we're going to listen to regular music. And this stream is... Oh, but man, if I do that, this stream's going to get taken down. But stream beats used to be better than this. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Harris Heller. I don't know why you can't play the albums. Like, it doesn't let me play the albums. I don't give a shit about... Is this the real stream beats, though? I don't know if this is gonna be legit or not. Oh well. Let's just hope the stream doesn't get kicked down. Oh, it's not even playing. All right, maybe it is. Anyways, anybody do anything cool this weekend? What do y'all got going on? I have a work event tomorrow, a comic work event, which is gonna be kind of cool. Gonna go help out a bunch of indie creators and whatnot. Talk to new people. I always like these comic events because I like to ask these creators how long it takes them to make their books, how much they're paying their artists, and all that kind of jazz. You know, pretty interesting question. So we'll see what happens. Pat, how's the clip and stuff going? Pat, what are your thoughts on? I saw something. Oh man, let me check. I don't know if I saved it. I saw something and I didn't know if I wanted to believe it. I could see that if this person ran a company doing this, but let's see. I don't know if I saved it or if I put it to watch later or if I liked the video. But I saw something about freaking Clippers making like insane amounts of money. And I was curious if it was due to I don't know, you know what? Maybe it wasn't even on YouTube. It might have been on Instagram. It might be on Instagram. Let me see. AG guys on Reels, bragging, making 10K easily. Yeah, maybe. No, one of the guys was black. Let me see if it's on my Instagram. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm getting like messages on my work account, and I'll have to respond to those in a little bit. Okay, man, definitely not here. Oh, crap. Okay. Let me check if I saved it. I always figure, I'm like, oh, did I save this to like interesting shit? Did I save it or did I not? Oh, yes, inside the clipping economy. This guy. Is he bullshit?
He is a 23-year-old multi-millionaire who's made his fortune by posting videos of other people to social media. He's at the forefront of a new industry called clipping.
Oh, I don't know if you can even hear this.
Money you've made from clipping.
Oh man, like
Let me
we're
see.
talking top line revenue, easily over $30 million, like easily.
So how does all of this work? Well, this is a content rewards platform. And here you can
See, this is what I thought was interesting, because I've watched a video and this is legit. The content rewards thing.
Brands, artists, musicians, even tourism boards.
See, there's another guy though too. So there's this black guy.
The bigger companies are now willing to hop on this. Back in the day, people would run billboards. They still do it all, but there's actually this thing.
I look at billboards. Billboards.
Well, think about how much more effective.
So I thought that was interesting because I wanted to see the, like, I can understand that maybe somebody like you, granted, depending on how many videos you're getting, right, is probably not making that much off of somebody else's content, right? Because I think if you started making more than the actual creator, I think a lot more creators would be smashing down on people that are stealing their content, right? Because it comes down to money. Even though some creators are like, oh yeah, get the bag. I think if you started making more than those creators, they'd have a problem, right? But I was very interested to hear about the website they were using, because it wouldn't surprise me if there was advertising budgets, because I used to follow, I just hit my fucking knee. Ooh. I hit it on my mic stand. Ow. I used to follow a lot of programs. I think there was one called Tongle. I think it was called Tongle, something like that. And on this website, advertising groups would let you create something for them, and if you won the contest, they would use it and it would pay out, like, they would have the number that you start doing this video for. So essentially, you were bidding, or you weren't even bidding, you were competing to win a spot on, like, Frito-Lay or Doritos or whatever, right? Like, they had just, like, it could be Legos, anything. You would make a video for them, and if they ended up liking it, they would buy the video from you for like 10,000, 20,000, whatever the number was. Or it would be like a partnership. They're like, you're gonna, create a concept, and then they're gonna bring you in to design more stuff or whatever. That's kind of how it was. So I know there's websites out there to where you can make good money if you do certain things. And I was curious if that website that they were talking about is very similar to that. So it's lying to people to get to sign up for his course, but on Discord you can make money through clipping for streamers, and there's a website that pays to promote their brand. You get paid by views. You don't need TikTok and YouTube monetization. It's true, you can make money, but also lying. Yeah, I figured they're not making as much, but I don't know, man. As I've said, I'm very anti-clipper in the sense that I don't like that everybody does it. I wish everybody had a clipper that worked for them. You know what I mean? Opposed to just allowing it. But I understand why everybody does it. Like, I'd rather just let everybody clip whatever they want. But I think it's ruined YouTube. I think everybody's clipping the same fucking things, because what I'll see from you, I'm also gonna see from 5 to 10 other websites, you know what I mean? Or other like channels. And I'm like, oh my God. So I wish streamers would be like, hey, I got a clipper. That's their job. They just make money and whatever. Like, I pay them and they just fucking farm out the clips. Like, I like when people do that. Like, recently, I think Squeaks did that. And there was this guy called Squeaks Daily. And then I think he just reached out to him and he was like, hey man, like, I'll put you on the payroll, you know, whatever. And now they work together. And I'm like, okay, everybody knows to go to like Squeaks Daily for like their shit. And so I wish it was more like that. I don't like the massive, like, everybody can clip everybody. I wish creators were more down to police their content, but they're never going to do that. They're never going to do that because it's all free promo. So it's unfortunate. It would have to take like YouTube coming in being like, hey, if your content is being spammed all over the website, we're going to consider this a violation of policy. Yeah, I agree. That's why I think it would need to be somebody like YouTube coming in and saying like, hey, if we see this same content being posted over and over again, we're gonna shut it down. And then I think streamers would be like, oh fuck, hey, like nobody can do this anymore, or like I gotta pick you or whatever. It would, you know, ruin a lot of people's careers, maybe so much like yourself, but yeah. Miskip pays $40 for every 100k views? That's kind of shitty. I mean, he's not making... Wait, but do you also get the revenue from... So you just get paid $40 and also keep the revenue if you get $100,000? Or is he taking the revenue? Because that's shit if he is. Miskiv needs it too, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't, it's a weird practice. Maybe I wouldn't mind it so much if I did have money rolling in, but I think it would also depend on, like, what they're clipping. Because I know, like, Ludwig doesn't care, but Ludwig will also say, like, hey, do not clip full segments because I'm putting them on my other channel. Like, he'll say, like, certain things are not, he says certain things will be like off limits, or he'll tell people not to clip, like if he's reacting to something and he's not gonna upload to it, he's like, don't upload that. Yo, what up, Jan? But it's Kick sponsored. Yeah, I mean, he needs all the help he can get right now, man. I saw that new video he dropped, dude. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of unlikable people out there. Look, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the dudes that have been in OTK are very unlikable. I don't know how you feel about it. I think a lot of them are very unlikable. The one that I've never questioned and I've always liked, S-Fand. I don't know how S-Fand was ever a part of that. You know what I mean? But he was like the one that never had drama, never had anything crazy. Brought the world Bonnie. You know what I mean? Like... So yeah, I don't know. Freaking... But dude, Miskip, like I saw somebody cover the video that he did recently because I don't like to give him views, so I don't watch anything he does. But man, that dude seems so insufferable. No Diddy though. What up, man? No Diddy. What up, Jan? How's life, man? We're kind of trying out dual streaming. We don't know how it goes. We'll see. I kind of wanted to see how it adds to... the reason why I did the dual stream, right? And the reason why I'm specifically doing it on the old channel is I want to try to get watch hours up on the old channel. So if people do stay in the stream for a while, it should theoretically add to my watch time. And if people were to watch the VODs after, it should add to the watch time. And hopefully we can get to that 3,000, or it's technically 4,000 hours, but it's 3,000 hours to add memberships. And it's 4,000 hours to apply for monetization. So we'll see. All right, let's see what's going on. What can we look at? Is there something I wanted to react to? Ooh, see, that's the one thing I'm worried about live streams as well, is if I react to stuff, I'm curious. I'm curious about like reacting to stuff on YouTube. Like if I'm gonna get in trouble for it, you know what I mean? Boy, monetization on YouTube is scary. I'm always scared that they'll nuke all my channels if something happens. So beware of music for real. Yeah, that's why I'm using, you know, I'm using apparently copyright free. I haven't gotten a notice that's like, oh, watch out, you're gonna explode, watch out. I have the, you know, I have the other channel monetized, so like I know how crazy monetization is. Let's see. I saw a clip that I wanted to nuke the channel. Where did it go? Crap, it disappeared. It disappeared. I get like these channels on my feeds like these, and I'm like, I gotta nuke them. Don't recommend this channel. There was one that had like something about Emaru, and I wanted to nuke it. And I missed it because it disappeared. Let me refresh real quick. See if it comes back. I always put do not recommend. I'm trying to like clean up the feeds of these old things. Because I'm like, man, fuck these clip channels. But there was one with like Emaru on it or something like that. It's like mainly the drama ones that I try to nuke. Archie clips, I don't give a fuck about Archie clips. Bam. Where are some of these other ones? Dude, this guy too? What the heck? This guy's still making content? Nuke. Small streamers aren't trying anymore? Ouchies. Okay, maybe it's not gonna pop up anymore. Oh, the drama ones? It was like, it's that one chick. Ooh, definitely don't give me this shit. Don't recommend that shit. Let's see. It was that one, I don't know. It's like some chick. She tries to be like Hassan and all the other guys that, you know, cover bullshit. I don't know. That's why, again, I think they're all grifters, man. Yeah, that chick, I think. She was on here somewhere. But I'm trying to put don't recommend that bullshit. What up, Mel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I guess it's not gonna pop up. I'm gonna have to nuke it when I see it next time. But I definitely don't want, I don't want that crap on my feed anymore. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I think we're safe for now. Bum bum bum. How's your day been, Mel? Oh, how do you feel about this? Pat, I genuinely think anybody that drives while streaming does need to be banned. I agree with Moist Critical on that. I think if you break the law, literally break the law while streaming, you should be banned. And at least 30 days. Like first 30 days for the first, and then if you want to do it 3 strikes you're out, it's 30 days for the first, 3 months for the second, permanent for the third. Oh, I did see Supergirl. Thought it was above average. Better than the Supergirl movie and the Supergirl show. As of today, my morning was productive. The morning, evening, not so much. Yes, I don't like text drink driving. Hate it a lot. Yeah. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, I thought it was better than average as well, Mel, for sure. I liked it more than Superman. I don't know how you felt about Superman, but I thought it was better than Superman. I was watching this guy today. He's gonna start coming up on my feed a lot. But he, I was watching this video actually. This video of how to vlog as an invisible person. And he was talking about how he hides how he vlogs and stuff, which I thought was very interesting. Oh my God, I haven't listened to her in so long. I don't come on this profile anymore, by the way. So I'm not used to seeing, like what the feed is. And I think I used to, oh my God. Hold on, this is old school.
Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
God, that's classic. Dude, I used to listen to this chick all the time. She was fire, dude. She's got, like, oh, this is the first video I ever saw of her. This shit was awesome. She's so talented. She's so talented. The DMCA is gonna get me on this one, but fuck it. I like Superman more. There was a better bouncing off of characters and more action in the one compared to Supergirl. I actually own that movie. Really? Yeah, this is so good. So yeah, that was I haven't listened to her in so long. She's badass though. So it's funny you say that. I think Supergirl had better character development. Whereas Superman, you kind of just like had to accept that everybody already knew each other, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. All right, I don't think we need to clean up the... Oh, this is a good video right here. Freaking PewDiePie made his own manga. Like, dude, that's so beast. All right, I don't think there's any more cleaning up we need to do. I think we're solid. We got rid of a lot of the riffraff and trash. I'm curious on what happened with Technoblade. That's interesting. Dude, we're getting old school videos. Like, that's what I'm liking. They're like, oh my God, this guy doesn't know what he wants, so we gotta send him the old classics. Yeah, see, I'm liking this feed more. We're getting weird shit. We're getting weird and old shit, for sure. I like it. Old music videos and stuff. Yeah, okay, this is better than drama tubers. For sure. Okay, cool. I like it. What the fuck was I gonna do before I started, before I started searching shit? Uh-oh. I think the music's dead. Because it switched over to the wrong device. Oh my God. Okay, we don't have music now. Do you know that vid, Juice? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I saw the Vil Your Where Vigs video there. No, I don't know that video. Is it on here? I didn't see that. But no, I haven't seen, I don't know what that is. Dude, classics. This was classic back in the day. This was such a hype video back in the day. What was crazy here that anybody that watches this and doesn't know the history is this video came out right when T-Series passed PewDiePie. And it was supposed to be like, just kind of like a diss track, kind of, but like in a positive way. And it got so popular that PewDiePie then again beat T-Series in the sub battle to become the #1 most subscribed channel again. And then eventually T-Series surpassed him again, which was kind of crazy.
I know we had our differences, but today I just want to tell you. Hey, congratulations, it's a celebration. Party all day, I know you've been waiting. Congratulations, it's a celebration. I just want to tell you that I think that you're amazing. Hey, congratulations to your corporation. Guess you be one Swedish boy, you need a billion Asians. Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive.
This guy with red hair had some drama, right? Didn't something come out about him?
Now you're at #1. Hope you did nothing wrong, like starting your business by selling pirated songs. Oops, didn't think we'd see.
Yeah, that was a fire song, dude. That shit was so fire back in the day. Elijah Wood didn't know it was a troll interview? Oh, interesting. It's like when people watch Between Two Ferns for the first time. Like, you never really... It's like, what? Yeah, I had no idea what the fuck we were doing before I started having to clean up my feed. I was going to check something. I feel like I was going to check something, but... Oh, I got the burps. Bum, 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 bum. It's a called purple clipper that you want to block. Purple clipper? Oh, is that what you go under? Well, I just know your character is purple. But yeah, no, man, I don't know that. Any of those kind of channels, I just kind of can't stand. The Asmongold's, the Hassans, the Destinies, the Demis, the Frogrins. And now there's like just like every like small people are doing it now too. Like people I've never heard of. I saw somebody going off on. Who were they going off on? Were they going off on Charlie? I think they were going off on Charlie for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I think he ended up making a video about that person, and I think that person came across my feed, and I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, seeing smaller channels try to get into the commentary game and all that jazz, I'm just like, ugh. I was like, can y'all talk about something else, please? Like, I don't know. Channels that cover drama is just so lame. Okay, I need... If I listen to Lo-Fi Girl, is that going to be a problem to listen to Lo-Fi Girl while streaming? Because I need music in the background. I'm hoping it's not going to be a problem, but we're going to find out. If the YouTube stream goes down, it's because of Lo-Fi Girl. Wait, I'm not even seeing... Oh yeah, we're here in browser. Okay, cool. So blame Lo-Fi Girl if we go down. I'm back. Did you Annie my question? I don't know. What was your question? Oh, did you listen to the new J. Cole album? No, I didn't. I did not. I have not listened to the new J. Cole album. I thought J. Cole disappeared after he tried to go after Kendrick and then just kind of like went away. He just did the Homer Simpson meme. Oh, by the way, I've been grinding ZZZ like no one's business. I'm now on season 2. Here's the thing. I always get the character I want and I automatically stop playing. That's a problem. So I got the big booby win chick. But can I say, hold on, I need to verify this before I even try to pull this up. Cause I don't know if you can play this game online. But I started playing a new Gooner game. And, wait. No. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I saw somebody with the name of a person I used to know, and I'm like, no way, did they redo their shit? Okay. Apparently it looks like it's fine to play. I started playing the Gunner game, Nikke. That is my new random game I've been playing. I saw some spicy artwork. I mean, it's covered. It's not actually spicy, but it's pretty risque artwork. And it's one of their new characters. And I was like, what? I was like, let me go play this game real quick. But they don't have like a crazy pity system. Their pity system is different. And it's kind of crazy. But I do need to play. They have mini games within this game, which is wild. Ooh, are they? Hold on. I'm actually kind of very curious about something real quick. Hold up. Is it not letting me log in now? Somehow I had a feeling that's what you were going to say. It's easy as far as I'm going to go. By far my craziest game. Tell me more. Yeah, so like, let me launch this real quick. I'm not gonna show anything. It actually doesn't really show anything. The game is pretty tame, to be honest. If I'm being real, like it's really like the cutscenes and stuff are not even as bad as you would think they are. But they do cutscenes that are like anime quality, which is kind of wild. But they have mini games. So I've been getting lost in the mini games, and so like I don't know why I always love games within games, and they have a Squeaka version in the game that I've been playing a lot, and they have I've always liked games where you bounce things off the wall and it builds up points. So they have a game like that too, and I've been playing those to obviously get more like points or whatever, or get the things that they have, although I might have gotten all the points that it's possible. But I don't even know if this is going to show up on, like, if the game audio is going to show up on stream or not. But let's see. Because I don't have this set up properly at all. Like, are y'all hearing? Hold up. I don't think this is playing, right? Y'all are probably not hearing anything. Well, it's not even playing right now, but I don't even know how I would connect this. Ooh, is my stream? Hold up, my stream might be lagging because of this game. Let me know if we start dropping frames. Because I really do want to play the pinball game. Yeah, I don't even think y'all can hear the audio. Dude, this game's not even loading. Yeah, I can't see or hear it. I only started lagging after you mentioned lag. Okay, yeah, because it's not even playing, to be honest. All right, that's not going to happen. Wait, is it twice? Hold up. Exit launcher. Wait, hold up. Okay, maybe it's because of the launcher. Hold up. Oh, it crashed. Oh well. But yeah, anyways, I'd have to test that out. Oh, you know what? I am dual streaming. I wonder if that's like a problem. I don't know. My PC is so old that it's probably everything's an issue nowadays. But I have been playing Nikke and just trying to get some stuff built up there. But dude, the mini games, I have just caught myself being like, one more time, one more time, and it's been like hella addicting. So I've been doing that. But I know it's gonna be the same thing. I know the same thing's gonna happen. Is I'm gonna get the character I want. Well, I don't know. I got like 18 days to get as many of these gem things as I can to try to do pulls. They don't have a guarantee. They don't have a pity system in Nikke. What they have is like they do and they don't. It's every time you do a 10 pull, so you have to really do 10 pulls only, like not do single pulls. Every time you do a 10 pull, you get 10 golden tickets. And if you get 200 golden tickets, you can then buy the character you want. So it's kind of cool and kind of not. So if you wanted to just like, if you started doing a bunch of pulls and you save up these golden tickets and you see somebody that comes around that you want, you can just buy them outright. So that's kind of a cool system. But that means the chances of you getting that character during like 10 pulls, which you're guaranteed to get on like something like Zenless Zone Zero, you're not guaranteed to get in Nikkei. So it's just like, that kind of blows. So yeah, I'm free to play. I'm not trying to put money into this. I've learned my lesson on that kind of stuff. So I got one shot. If I don't get this character, then it's GG. You know what I mean? I got like 18 days left to get it or whatever, but I can show you on my phone the kind of game that is I like playing on there. And they're like real big into like chibi, like they make the characters all like chibi style and stuff, because they know they're like, look, we can't draw and animate all these hot girls all the time, so we need to make them cute. So they do like the chibi thing for a little bit. I will say, trying to download the damn game, oh my god, that took forever. But yeah, I gotta collect a bunch of stuff. But there's this like random pinball game that I've been playing the hell out of. Play the game. Play the game. So it's like this, it's just like a random little pinball game like this. And you just, you gotta destroy the things with like one shot. Or not like one shot, but like you can buy like these seashells and you get more stuff and you get like 6 balls. And then you just gotta keep going. I've only like, there's a thing that you gotta get where you gotta get to like level 80 is one of the highest things that they gotta get. I keep getting to level like 77, 78, and I'm like, bro. I have a gacha limit of $100 per month, and I'm not spending on games at all this summer. I'll have to wait until work is more steady in the fall. Yeah, see, I'm just trying not to do that at all. I was talking about this earlier on stream, that I am trying to... I think I'm going to make a series about doing things to try to get money, like to try to raise funds to make my comic books happen. Because I think it kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It allows me to make content about something in a niche, but then also like it lets people be informed on kind of what I'm doing. So if people are interested in like supporting the comic, they'll find, or like, you know, supporting the cause, they'll be able to do things to support the cause. But at the same time, it might inspire some people to start doing it on their own as well, because what I'm going to try to do is find ways to come up with funding to get the stuff made. And, you know, I'll reveal like what I'm going to try to do in that video whenever it comes out. But that's something I'm like currently working on, which would be like a new series. But, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so like you just keep building up the game like this, and you got to knock them all out with the pinball motion, and you just got to keep buying like seashells and stuff. But yeah, I don't know why I've been addicted to that, and it's been kind of crazy, but it's been awesome. So we'll see. But I'm trying to get the hot penguin lady. That's the only reason I started playing this damn game, is to get the hot penguin lady. Bum, bum, bum. She's spicy. Spicy penguin lady. So I'm just all like, I'm trying to get the hot penguin lady. But, you know. And then I'll probably stop, because that's just usually what happens. I will say, Zenless Zone Zero, the combat is so much better. You know, it's so much fun to play with the characters, and it's actually satisfying. The combat in Nikkei is... it's okay. It's not the greatest. I've had more fun playing the mini games than I've actually had playing the combat. The combat is kind of just... I don't know. It's kind of. I think it's because right now everything seems so easy, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm assuming when I maybe get like farther in the story and it's better, and like my characters actually start dying, it'll probably be more interesting. But right now it's like they just kind of feel like cutscenes that are kind of annoying to play. So yeah. And it's funny because people think it's like a Gooner game because you're probably like looking at the girls to like what instead of like killing the things. Bro, I'm never looking at these characters. I'm not looking at the jiggle physics or anything while I'm playing. I'm trying to kill these damn things to get through the damn game because I'm like, I need more gems. You know what I mean? I'm not. There's nothing degenerate about it when I'm playing the game because I'm just like, I need these fucking gems, man. I need to kill these things faster. So yeah, I just find it hilarious. But I've noticed, like, man, my thing is with like Gooner games like that, it's just all like, they're just big teases. It's like, bro, I was like, it's just one big tease, and that's how they get most of the people. I'm just like, bruh. Oh shit. I dropped it down. But man, I will say $100 per month, Mel, that's kind of crazy for a gacha limit. I mean, I will say stuff on, like, I would love to go back and see how much I've spent on Genshin and Apex. I've probably spent so much money. Thousands, I would think, on both. Which is so crazy to think about. I wish I could sell those accounts. Like, I wish you could just sell your Apex account, or you can just sell your Genshin account. Because, man, I would love to try to get the money back, you know? Even half of it. Like, if I could sell my Genshin account for, like, half. Because, dude, I have a 6-star Eula. A 6-star Eula, man. Like, it's crazy. Also, has Eula ever got an extra outfit? But, yeah, I don't know. Genshin might be cool if they, like, upgraded the graphics a little bit more. And change the fighting style a bit more. Because it is kind of just hack and slash, to be honest. I don't know. It could be better. But Zenless Zone Zero, the fighting just is so satisfying in that game. I played Genshin. I only spent 100. I didn't play it for that long. I usually only pull for the guys and will pull for a girl if it's like a robot in some way. Okay, nice. In ZZZ, that is. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, no, I mean, in ZZZ, I pulled... I need to do more training and stuff in Zenless to get more, like, materials as well. I will say, the one thing I'm loving about these gacha games, and I think they probably noticed this was something people were getting annoyed with. I noticed this in Zenless, and I've noticed this in Nikke. They both did, like, fast elements to where, like, you don't need to grind anymore. You can just do quick battles, and quick battles just give you the random assortment of items that you're looking for. That makes it so much more appealing to play, that I don't have to grind the same fucking battle over and over and over and over. It's so much better. Like, Zenless was cool that I was able to build up some of my characters by just doing quick battles. Like, that was cool. I was like, all right, I can get the materials that I want to level up people with, and I don't have to play this thing over and over. And Nikke is allowing me to do quick battles on certain things. If it's story element wise, you can't do it on story elements. But if you're doing like repeated stuff, you can quick battle, which I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes there's level up materials in shops in ZZZ too. I like that. Not the hands of the enemies you need, but the squares and triangles. Yeah. I will say, I was told by somebody, like, are you talking about, like, the market? Somebody was telling me they're extremely overpriced and you should never buy them. So I was just like, oh, damn. I did watch a video on Nikke, and I was all like, okay, what do I need to do? Like, how do I play this game? Because there's so, like, I'm so late to the party, right? They're, like, on season 45 or some shit. So I'm, like, so late to the party. And, I don't know how to play the fucking game. Like, I don't know what's important. I don't know whatever. Like, my thing is I'm just trying to pull this character, and I'll learn after that. Like, if I want to keep playing after that, I don't care. I just want to pull the sexy lady, and that is it. And so we'll see. But, like, I do not have enough. Like, I haven't played the story enough. I haven't done anything, and I need to really grind the story to get more pool cards. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been busy, and I'm just like, crap. It's with the in-game currency at least. 45 seasons. Oh goodness, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It might be 35. I don't know. It's something with the 5 though, for sure. And it ain't like 15 or 20. So, but yeah. So I don't know. But it's kind of wild. But I've been playing that lately for sure. I've been getting lost in the sauce on that. But yeah, that is the latest Gunnar game I've been playing. Gunnar Gacha game, I should say. But I will say, I have been looking, I was looking at like the Steam Summer Sale, and man, I wish Gunners would take a stance against AI. That's the one thing I hate about some of my people. Like, Gunners need to take a stance against AI. That might be a good shirt. Should I make that shirt? Gunners against AI. That might be a good shirt. I can design that myself, I think. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe I'll make a thing about that. But like, I just need, because man, there are so many interesting game concepts out there that are like adult based, and they're all done with AI, and I'm like, oh, fuck yourselves. But I will say, I also think a lot of games now, they have to, if you're buying something on Steam, you have to say if you've used AI or not. And a lot of people are like, we use AI for our assets and then we draw over them or whatever. I think some of these companies are going to need to come out and start saying, like, how they use these AI assets. Because a lot of people are like, dude, AI has been in video games for a long time. Like, people are overreacting to some people that are using AI. And I'm like, okay, well, show me how you use it. Like, that's kind of what I think it is. You know what I mean? Or maybe I should steal that. Ooh. Don't be taking my shit, Pat. Copyrighted right now. I have timestamp on this thing. Video evidence of my idea. It's funny, too. I mean, I've been screwed so much. Dude, and can I just say... Oh my god. Not if YouTube takes it down. I still got it on Twitch. But anyways, freaking it's the benefit of dual streaming. What was I gonna say? That'll be fair disclosure. I know how different opinions than you when it comes to I know I have different opinions than you when it comes to AI. Well played this time. That'll be fair disclosure. I know how. Are you an AI fan, Mel? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I just don't know, man. I just don't think it's ethical. And which ironically, my background might be AI right now. Now that I think about it, I've had this background forever, and I've never really paid attention to it. And it is very possible it is AI because of the hands. But then again, it could just be the paint style. Like a very soft paint style. I don't know. I've had this for so long. I feel like I had this before generative AI. But it is very possible that that could be AI. I don't really know. I need to make my own background and just fucking not trust anything anymore. But see, I think AI... Like when I think about AI a lot, I think about it like this. Not Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl is not AI. They show their artist. I follow their artists online. But shit like this. This is AI. This is fucking clearly AI. Clearly fucking AI. That's probably got used as AI. Which it's so funny to, like, somebody would use AI Minecraft. That also looks AI. AI. Let's see. Most likely AI. AI. That's probably AI for sure. AI. Maybe AI? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. AI. I'm pretty sure Chocho Journal is AI. Like these cat ones are AI art, if I'm not mistaken. AI. Yeah, so much AI. This one's fucking clearly AI. Oh my god, that's so much fucking AI. I want to throw up. You have to have an AI able now, so click it. I don't think you do, man. I think a lot of people are getting around that AI. I think a lot of people are lying. This is fucking AI to the max. Let's see if they're telling the truth. Made with AI. Okay, this one checks out. Let's go back to some of these other ones. That one checks out. Tokyo Hip Hop, I'm pretty sure, is fucking AI. Whoa, what the hell? That's not Tokyo Pop. What the hell? How am I getting Lo-Fi Girl when I'm trying to click on Tokyo? What the hell is happening? Okay, there's Tokyo. Let's see if they say that they're AI. Okay. Illustration. See, here's the thing. I don't ever trust when it says illustrations generated by Lo-Fi Tokyo. So it's AI. Music generated by Lo-Fi Tokyo. But they do not have the thing that says they're generated. See, they're lying. This is what I think is bullshit. They should have to have the fucking AI tag. So I think shit like this is bullshit. They're saying it's clearly generated right here, but they don't have the AI tag. Where's the AI tag? And this is why I call bullshit on YouTube. I think people are skirting this, and I think YouTube should slap these things down for lying. The AI tag is under the video, but not on this one. Are they under the video now? Let's see. Let's see. Didn't I already say that? I feel like I shouldn't, it shouldn't be used for work or for important things, but for fun. I use AI for fun and for fake therapy. Ooh, Mel, see, I would argue you're using it for the worst things, if I'm being honest. I had no idea they have Photoshop files now that are, that was crazy, dude. Yeah, if you saw my last video, it's crazy. Like, if I want to discuss the history of cinema or something boring, I go to ChatGPT. Oh, Mel. Oof. Have you done the research into that, Mel? Like, ooh, and especially being somebody that has... I know you have, like, anxiety issues, too. Would you say it's helping you or hurting you? Because I have seen that AI is not very good mentally. It's changing you cognitively. Like, there are already studies coming out about how AI is changing us cognitively. It's definitely making brain rot worse because people are not they're not having to think, and everything's just being served up on a silver platter when it comes to that. But I think, like, if you're using AI to have fun, to, like, make art or do any of that kind of stuff, you're having fun at the expense of somebody else. Because there is no way that the art or anything that you create, whether it's music, movies, whatever, all of that has morally and ethically been stolen. And there's no arguing against that. It is, for a fact, there just became there was like a massive report that came out recently where I think it was from The Atlantic, or, like, I don't know, somebody has built a website to where you can go type in and find out if companies have used your art and your videos or anything you've done, your music, for AI, and it kind of puts it out there, which I think is kind of crazy. And, like, nobody's getting asked for it. Nobody's getting paid for it. Nobody's doing anything like that. And it's not fair use, because, like, fair use would be, like, me talking about somebody's art in, like, a video, right? But if I just straight ripped the whole thing and manipulated it, I think it's very different. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I just noticed this person has 6 fingers. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking shitty ass AI. The AI tag is under the video. I feel like it's helping. I purposely put it on a brutal honest setting so it doesn't agree with me mindlessly. I rarely ever use it for art feature. I think I've used the feature like less than 10 times. Mostly use it for discussion. Yeah, I don't know. Like I have a very strong stance against it now. I also don't so I have to deal with it at my job too. So I think it's kind of crazy. Like my boss uses it to like write emails and stuff, and I'm like, so I have to like change stuff up when he's like, oh, how about we use this? And I'm like, no. I was like, we can make it sound better and more human. And so I got to change stuff like that. So I deal with it in my job. It's another reason why I annoyed it. But I just also like, as somebody who wants to work in these fields that AI is dominating, like AI should be being used, in my opinion, for medical research. It should be used for, categorizing stuff, like stuff that can speed up a process of like searching if you have something in your inventory, all that kind of jazz. But like taking an actual job away from somebody, especially in the arts, I think is crazy. Like, so I don't know. So I pray for all the downfall and all the death of AI 100%. Also, I fucking hate data centers. Like, I'm very, very, very anti-AI. I don't even use Siri on my phone. Like, Siri can go fuck herself. So, yeah. But to be fair, when I started using it, I don't know anything about the environmental stuff. So I thought I was actually saving paper. Yeah. That's the ironic thing, right? Is you would think technology has gotten to a point where it would be benefiting society. But as I've gotten older, I feel like a lot of the things that we think are improving are actually hurting, and it kind of sucks. I do think it would be better for us to move to like wind power, solar powered, all of that kind of energy, obviously getting away from like gas and coal and all that kind of stuff. But when we start thinking about something like Tesla's vehicles, right, you think electric cars, like, oh, that's a really good thing. Everybody should have electric cars. But nobody's telling you about how those electric cars are made, because a lot of I saw this research or like this video a while back. There is a tech CEO that is trying to get permits. He's like trying to like pay off governments, or he's trying to do some crazy shit. But he wants to scrape the bottom of the ocean, because the bottom of the ocean has these like very, I don't know, these like black balls at the bottom of the ocean. It's not boba. But like it's these minerals that are very, very potent or very good for batteries. And so he wants to go scrape up all of those things that are at the bottom of the ocean and use them for batteries, and start using like putting them in battery powered cars or using them to do all this battery shit. And the only way to get those things is by scraping the ocean. And if you scrape the ocean, you are going to be destroying insane amounts of coral reefs and wildlife and everything in the ocean. Fish get caught up in those nets, and like it'll just destroy everything. And you got to also think about like the dust and like grimy stuff that's under the ocean that is going to be brought up and start killing all the fish because it's clogging their gills and all that shit. So so not everything that seems like it is positive and great is ever good. I think that was a firework. I hope it wasn't a gunshot. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been coming through it for it. Like I'm starting to realize like a lot of the things that people are harping to be amazing, we're not necessarily looking at how bad it is for everybody. I don't think people thought AI was gonna make people as dumb and as lazy as they've really become. Like, I don't know, man. I feel bad for the current generation that is living like, oh, so go see Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 will just like, man, they talk about all that shit. But yeah, it's pretty wild. So yeah, this doesn't have anything, man. Definitely doesn't have the warning labels, which is kind of crazy. So let's go to another one. Let's see Coded and Chill. I'm going to have to like put all of these things. Okay, so no AI filter here. This is clearly fucking AI. Okay, sounds and visuals were altered with AI. Okay, so that one checks out. Let's check this one. Definitely AI. Comments turned off. Ooh, I never trust a video that has comments turned off. Okay, made with AI. All right, checking out. This is also AI for sure. Oh, see, it sucks because I love the way that music starts, and this is clearly AI. Ooh, no. Wait, hold up. Let's read their stuff. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt. image. Ko-fi.com. The album is on Spotify. Okay, immerse yourself in the neon-soaked world of synthwave, a fusion of 80s, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't mean that it's not AI, though. That image is fucking AI. Clearly AI. AI is famous for doing this shitty design on lettering. This doesn't... What the fuck is this? Not even like a good circle. Like the... Yeah, dude, like all this blend... This is fucking AI, 100%. So terrible. So terrible. The blending here... Yeah, it's just bad. Even the hair, kind of weird. Look, the hair just kind of like stops and like blends into the background of this device there. So, yeah, another one lying here. Plenty of people lying here. This is clearly AI as well. Let's see if they were honest. AI in pixel form. Let's see. Unless they paid somebody, we'll see. Listen to our fantasy piano covers, blah, blah, blah. This video just had to be done. Don't miss out. Okay, I don't see them saying anything about the art anywhere. All visuals and music are 100% crafted by Bits and Hits team without the use of AI. Okay, can I verify that somewhere? Because I believe you could do this. Not on Spotify. Find us on Amazon, Apple, and more. Okay, so there's a possible that this is legit. Whatever this Bits and Hits music is. So this is possibly legit. 8-bit, I will say, is a little harder. This stuff is kind of really clean, though. So I don't know. I don't know what you think about that one, Pat. I know you do animation, so... They say no AI in the title. Well, that is a classic. Oh yeah, they say no AI right here. I thought you meant one of the old ones. We'll see there. We'll see there. So it might get a pass. I don't really know. I don't know what Bit and Hits is. 100,000. How long they been around for? This is a lot of stuff, though, man. Wait. This is another way you can go through, too, and check if it's no AI, is by how much they upload. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They got 3 in a month. 2 in a month. 4 in a month. So maybe once a week kind of gives the vibe that they're going for. Bro, some of these are AI. There's no way. Some of these covers are definitely AI. I would be shocked if they're not. Like, do you think they actually drew Jeff Keighley here? I don't know, man. I don't know that much about bit animations, because right here it looks like they're adding the effect to go up and down, because I know you can manipulate images to move, but I'm not the greatest when it comes to bit animation. Bit animation throws me off because it's bit animation. But maybe we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see. I don't know. It's just stretching effects. He looks creepy in bit form, I'm not gonna lie. Also, they're really making her tits jiggle. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I go with the legit one that I verified before, because she has her artists and stuff in there. Yeah, see, you have the art right here. I like followed their stuff. Oh shit. But I don't know. I do feel like if you lie about it, you should your account should get terminated. I do remember a teacher's video on YouTube. She showed a kid's homework paper blurred on the name and blindly copied down the answer, including the AI asking if he wanted a deeper discussion into whatever's book was assigned. Yeah, dude, it's like really bad. It's gotten so bad now that I know people like in college now, you have to write your paper in a certain piece of software now that will... It uses AI to fight back against AI, and what is it? And it analyzes your typing patterns. So it'll know how many times you copy and paste. It'll know how many times you delete and rewrite. It'll like go off and analyze if you're a real person writing the paper. Like, it's kind of crazy. This one's no AI, but it's also can't really tell anymore. Yeah, dude, AI has been getting crazy. We do not improve because the elite is holding progress back with everything they can, not just in the U.S., it's worldwide. Yeah, I mean, I think that is a big thing for sure. Wait. That's crazy, but I would date her if I was an AI anime man. Are you talking about the AI girls? But to be fair, when I started using it, okay, I already read that. But yeah, no, I think there's a lot of stuff going on about that. But yeah, I don't know. As somebody who's been scammed by AI and seeing just like artists struggling with it, and seeing like the way the data centers are taking over these small towns and ruining these small towns and lying about like how generators are, they're like, oh yeah, apparently the big lie that data centers tell these small towns is they have backup generators in case a power outage goes out. But in reality, these backup generators never turn off. And like they're extremely loud. And so it starts ruining, obviously, quiet, peaceful towns and all this kind of stuff. And they'll say like, well, why? You said these generators don't run all the time. And they're like, oh, whatever, we're just testing them or whatever. And then the testing never stops. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. The one with the 6 fingers. Hey, man, look, some real people are born with 6 fingers. So, you know. Maybe that's what they're probably saying. Like, oh, yeah, that's what we meant to draw. We meant to draw a person with 6 fingers because we're inclusive. We're inclusive like that. But, yeah, I don't know, man. And it sucks, too, because I was somebody that would listen to... Now I got to go through and unrecommend all of these AI channels that I went through. I got to go back and, like, kill them all now, because they're going to be like, you clicked on this. We saw you click on this, so... You like it now, right? You want to listen to it now, right? So I got to go through here and put don't recommend on all of these channels now. But yeah, I used to get bamboozled before I knew about AI music. I was listening to a lot of lo-fi channels, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, man, there's so much lo-fi nowadays. This is awesome. And then I saw the Charlie video about making AI music, and I was like, oh no. And I started going through and just like, if I couldn't find the music tied to a Spotify account that was legitimate, and you can't use this method anymore because Spotify allows AI music now. So that doesn't matter anymore because now it can just make like, it can just seem like somebody's legit. I would use that. Like if they didn't tie to an actual music profile, I would stop listening to them. But, you know, they kind of got away from that now, just like that guy got away with scamming me by faking a Photoshop file. Like, it's just crazy. But, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, Mel, I will say if you are using AI, definitely be careful with it. Because AI has definitely told people to kill themselves before. So, you know, if it starts being any weird or crazy like that, you might want to pull the plug on it. I just, you know, maybe growing up on Terminator also made me be very weary of it. But I don't like how governments are getting in bed with AI. Like, it just doesn't seem good. Governments have been getting in bed with, like, companies that can't even keep our own personal information secret. So I'm kind of worried on, like, important stuff we don't know about getting out there because of AI. And there's, man, I don't know. I think we're just giving too much access to technology. Like, there's just too much. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it comes from a need to discuss things. I don't really have anyone to discuss ZZZ or history with. I understand where you're coming from, though. Mel, do you not join? Like, I know, like, you'll avoid certain things, and I believe this is from. There might be some religious influence on why you avoid things, because I know, like, or it might just be your taste. I know, because I know you would leave the stream on certain things that we would do. But I know you probably, and I know you stay away from like R-rated or X-rated type of things. But have you not like tried to find like Discords or like forums and stuff where people discuss all of that stuff? Because, you know, you would be talking to hopefully real people. But there are plenty of things like that where people would love to join up and talk about those kind of things, or, you know, because I will say that, like, I totally get you. I totally get you on wanting to discuss things with people. Like, I am currently in a stage of my life where I'm trying to, like, you know, make new friends. Like, right now, I talked about this in therapy on Thursday, but I feel like lately, a majority of this whole year and even some of last year, you know, car issues fucked me over. And, like, right when I was about to get out of debt, I got way back into debt because of these damn car issues. And I've been feeling... I've been trying to get out of this debt because I'm like, I just want to be out of debt and I want to be able to start, like, you know, being the positive, and then I can save money. And I think I've been focusing too much on getting out of debt that I've also been not living. And I've been too worried because I'm like, oh, I can't take a trip or something because it's just going to put me more into debt, you know? And I think we should be aware of our financial situations. I think it's important. But at the same time, like... What am I there? My therapist said something, and I only remember half of it. He was like, oh my God, what was it? You don't live to pay bills. What is it like? Yeah, you don't live to pay bills. Like, I forgot what it is. Like, you don't make money. Like, you do make money. I don't know what it is. It's like some saying where basically, like, you need to, like, essentially live. Like, I forget. Oh my God, I wish I remember how he said it. But anyway, I think it's like a quote I've heard before. But you basically, you know, you gotta live. Like, you gotta make sure you're using your money to live and not just to, like, fucking worry about bills all the time. You know what I mean? Means his PP. Ew, real people. But yeah, no, I've been trying to get out there and trying to meet more people, but it's kind of hard when you're an adult, man, meeting new people. Like, here's the thing too, I'm not even religious. So, like, you have church and stuff to possibly meet new people or stuff like that. So I got to go find people and do things a lot differently. And so, like, it's kind of really rough to try to find new people, but, you know, we'll see. I mean, I gotta find new ways to get out there and new ways to do things. But I think if you want to find places to talk to people, about discussion, there's plenty of that out there. I'm sure there's some really good film discords and stuff like that you can find, film forums and whatnot. So maybe so. I have a couple of friends, but they are close and not best friends. I have recently come down from $20 tier ChatGPT to $8 tier of it. Thanks for not raging in this convo, by the way. No, like, look, man. I will always voice my opinion. I'm not going to be like, oh, fuck you, Mel. La, la. You know what I mean? Granted, I did do that kind of with Young a while back, and I kind of thought about that stream. I'm like, I could have handled that better. I am human. I will always say my opinion. I will, especially on my own stream. But I do think the outward hatred of anything will lead to more hatred, I think. This is one of the reasons why I do not like these grifter political commentators, and I talk about them so much, is because I think the people that watch them view them in a very positive light, like anybody. I think this happens with anybody. It doesn't have to be the political people either. But I do think that there's this breed specifically in the political spectrum of content creators where people are okay with belittling the other side. And I don't think at any point when you're belittling another kind, you are building any kind of positive fight. Because I think the people that would join you are people that would have joined you either way. Because if somebody's cool with belittling other people, and you're on their side, they'll join you. But I think when you are on the other side, or you're somebody in the middle, you look at those people and you see them as like, yeah, I don't fuck with this guy. It's why, like, I don't know if this is gonna be a real thing. I saw a clip recently. I don't watch the guy, but I think that guy Hassan might run for office in a couple of years. I think, Pat, you might watch him. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I saw him saying he was coming for somebody, and he was like, in 2 years, I'm coming for you. And I'm like, and this guy was a politician who just like won an election or something like that, or I don't know, won a runoff. I don't know what the fuck the clip was about. Missing the context. But it sounded like he might get into politics, and I'm all like, oh my God, that is not somebody I would want to run as a politician, like, at all. I don't think streamers should fucking go into politics. I just do not think that's a good case, because, dude, here in Texas, we have some streamers that are running for political office, and they seem batshit crazy. I would not vote for somebody, even if they are like a progressive person like that. I would not vote for somebody that's a streamer, because I'm like, are you gonna just stop streaming? Like, are you gonna give up that lifestyle, or are you gonna be a streamer while you're a politician? I don't think that should be the fucking case. But yeah, I don't know if I'm talking about my ass there, but that's what that clip seemed like. I'm referring. Okay. I'm referring to the politicians that are progressive, not himself. It was referring to politicians that are progressive, not himself. Okay. Yeah, I do. I would hope he doesn't run, because that would be. I don't think he has the. I think I've said this before. I don't know if I've said this on stream. The one thing I will say about Hassan, because again, I don't know him personally. He could be the greatest guy in the world. I can only judge somebody off of the perception they put online. There are people that know him personally that say he's a great guy. So that's cool. I don't know him personally, so I can only judge him off the perceived thing. But I will say, I do think because he is a handsome man, he gets a massive pass in what he says and how he acts. Because I think if you take verbatim everything he says and you put it in an uglier package, I don't think he gets away with much. He doesn't get his way with as much as he's gotten away with, in my personal opinion. You hate him too much, and also based on the clips like that, I am critical of what he says. Not a ride or die. No, I don't hate him. I am just not a fucking bootlicker like a lot of people are when it comes to him, because it seems like everybody loves him or hates him. I am very critical of him. I will say that, because I don't believe that everything he does is done in the proper way. I think he breeds a lot of hate because of how he reacts in his streams. I would say the same shit about Asmongold, to be fair. I think Asmongold's the same way. I think Asmongold breeds a lot of hate in his stuff too. Uh-oh. We got a botter. We got a bot. Beep boop, beep boop. Oh, wait, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't. Mel, you got mod privileges, right? Can you destroy that bot, please? Can you ban him? If you're still in here, Mel. I forgot I did restream. Restream does not allow me to boot somebody right away. But no, when it comes to Hassan, I don't think he, I don't like the way he reacts to certain things. He gets very defensive. Let's see. Ban. Okay. But I wouldn't say I hate him. I just disagree with how he goes about things. Hate is a very strong word. I hate one person in this world, and it is a guy. Yes, but you can't expect him to be calm. You can 100% expect somebody to be calm. See, because here's the thing. He is attacked by the entire right wing. He chose that profession, though. He doesn't have to do that job. You know? Do you think every politician that is a Democrat is going off like the way Hassan does? They're attacked by the right wing. They're literally threatened all the time. You know what I mean? They attack the Capitol to go after Democratic people, and they still don't act the way Hassan acts. Sure, they'll raise their voice a little bit, but like the shit Hassan says and does sometimes, I think he gets away with a little too much. Like, he totally said 9/11 deserved to happen. I know he's walked back those statements, but he said it, and he's able to get away with that shit because he's got good favor with people. You work fast, Juice. I was just getting into the mod view. No, it's all good. I just went to Twitch and did it. No, I don't think that would be like, I don't know. I think, again, he's getting, you're giving him a pass because he's being attacked by everybody. He doesn't need to act that way. It's about controlling, your anger, and you clearly can't control it if that's the case. No, but Democrats are not fighting back because they secretly want stuff that happens to look better. Look, I'm not sitting here arguing that, right? But here's the thing too, like, okay. So if you want to play that game, right? Would you say, because I know Hassan has been very he's been pretty positive towards Mondami, right? Everybody's like all about Mondami. They're like, oh, he's the new guy, let's go with him. He doesn't react that way. You know what I mean? I just think, like, I don't know. I don't trust somebody that likes to debate that well. You know what I mean? And he enjoys debating. Like, it has been very clear that he enjoys debating. And, like, just the way he acts. Like, that one clip of him going on, like, Fox News and, like, cussing out that guy that looked like, what was his name? That looked like Tyler Oakley or whatever. Like, just the anger and stuff that he has is just, it's not necessary. I've seen his interviews where he talks calmly. He doesn't need to burst out in anger like that. And, like, again, and when I talk about defensiveness, it's not even right-wing people. He got mad at Charlie when Charlie was questioning the dog collar stuff. And he was all like, and he doesn't even, like, verify research for stuff. Somebody was like, oh, Charlie said this about you. And he's like, oh, he said that about me? Well, fuck him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he took the bait and, like, ate it up quickly. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, did you even, like, watch his video? Like, you know what I mean? And so he's very quick to anger. And I just don't think that's a positive thing. And again, the other ones are like that too. Destiny, Asmongold, like, they all pop off and do something like that. They pick that profession. It is, and this is why I don't trust the people that do that. Because look, I think I've said this on stream before, and if I haven't, I'll make this statement now. A lot of my strong opinions come from me personally being in that situation before, or me personally going through something similar. Like, my strong opinions against, you know, X, Y, or Z is probably because I used to be that way, right? I used to be very much the type of creator that would tell you to go fuck yourself. Very much so. If you've been with me since the Crash Out Gotham days, when I was going well, and then, you know, I was all like, should Gotham get canceled? And then, like, this Flash season episode sucked, and everybody started kind of turning on me. I was like, you know what? I've always said my opinions. Why don't I just start telling people to go fuck themselves because they're stupid and they're idiots or whatever, right? I was very much like that. Very much how a lot of these creators are. They don't care. And what I realized, because I am, you know, smart enough for mental health reasons to get away from the internet, to take time to myself to reflect. I don't have to be online for everything because, like, look, I used to watch Hassan. So, like, I'm not saying this as somebody who doesn't doesn't know anything about him. Like, I used to watch the guy for a bit. And like, he's terminally online. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's why I can never watch his podcast with, and I like the other people on that podcast, but just seeing him, like, he's just constantly like this, and they give him shit for it, and he's like constantly on there. Like, he goes and does like these collabs, but he's like, oh, I gotta run to be on the internet right away or go do something. It's insane to need to be that online all the time, and it's not good for your mental. And I say that as somebody who used to be that, man. I literally had a mental breakdown because of working too much online. And, you know, when you're making millions of dollars, I can understand why you got to hit that go live button all the time. But he is easily, and this is all of them, because I think Asmongold is the polar opposite of him. Destiny, you can say, is worse than Asmongold with the shit he says, in my opinion. Asmongold, but I think Asmongold breeds the hate and stuff the same way, and just talks about, like, I don't know. I don't think Asmongold is I think Hassan's very intellectual. I'll give him that. I think he knows how to argue and say things in a certain way that are very good. Asmongold, I think, is the opposite end, but also reacts and fucking talks about shit and does all the kind of stuff. So they're polar opposites. But, like, I know how bad your mental can get in this industry when you constantly let hate get to you so much. Like, all of those people need to go on vacation for a month and their mindset would change. Guaranteed it. Guarantee it. And, like, this is why, like, I feel so bad for Asmongold, man, because he almost had it. He almost had it. Like, he said that crazy comment about Palestine, whatever he said, that, like, really got him canceled to where he got kicked out of OTK and all of that stuff. I think it was this. I don't remember timelines anymore. But he had that moment where he was all like, he literally said himself that he's not the person he wants to be, or the internet is getting to him and he needs to go talk to people. Whatever he said in that one video, I was all like, he has ever since he said way worse stuff. Wait, he has ever since that said. I'm sure he said he has said worse stuff now. I think he's fully in the right-wing propaganda pipeline or whatever. Like, I think he's in it, like, fully grift, the full grift, I think. But my thing is, he had that moment of reflection and then just dove right back into the pool. But it was that video that he made where he said he wanted to better himself, he wanted to get help, or he wanted to, like, he wanted to do better and all that kind of stuff, and he knew that he's, like, living in the hate or whatever he said in that video. I was like, okay, this is good. Yo, what up, Spoon? How you doing, man? How's life? How hot is it in Vegas? By the way, Spoon, did you run into my boss or my friend recently? He said my friend said he ran into somebody in Vegas, and you're the only person I know that lives there. So I want to say it was you, because I was like, Spoon? And he was like, yeah, I think that was it. Y'all might have met at TwitchCon. It's the only way y'all would have met, which would have been crazy. So yeah, let me know if you, yeah, MagicCon. It's a way too complex. We better stop. No, I'm like, I have no issue. It is a complex issue, but I'm just saying, like, just to close out that statement, I think this job, especially when you have very divisive opinions, and this happened in comics, by the way. Like, I had very different opinions on Flash and whatever, and everybody's coming at you. You start living in the hate too long. And it's easier to live in the hate than it is to, you know, have a positive mindset. Because it's so easy to tell somebody to go fuck themselves. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to actually care for them. And I think a lot of these grifter people live in the hate because people back it up, you know? Because you can go see anybody else that has said, like, stuff about Hassan, and his fans will fucking destroy them. You know what I mean? And it's just the way right-wing fans will go destroy Hassan. It's the same, vice versa. Like, they're building communities that I do think do some good, but, man, they're toxic as fuck. And I think that toxicity, it starts feeding on you. And that's why I don't think that kind of content, I don't think should be living on every platform, in my opinion. Yeah, we met in Vegas at TwitchCon, then again in May at MagicCon. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, he told me about that recently. And I was like, oh, shit, nice. Yeah, he's a big Magic head. He's always kind of told me to get into Magic and stuff like that. So, doesn't surprise me. My dog's going crazy because people are popping fireworks. But yeah, he's always, We used to hang out, and he used to play like the digital version of Magic and stuff like that. He was like, "Oh, are you playing this? You tried playing it." Because I think at one point, in one of his many ideas, I don't know if he was toying with the idea of being like a Magic creator, which would have been crazy. Is she still streaming? She's still streaming. I don't want to post it while she's streaming. I could post it today, though. I just don't want to do it while she's streaming, though. I don't know if I should post it like during the day for my end and then you share it later. I don't know what works. Like, I could post it tomorrow, like during the day for me, because it's like hella in the morning for you right now, right, Pat? So it's like, I could post it like noonish my time. I don't know if that's like late for you. When does your audience usually watch? How does that work? I guess that's maybe probably the best thing to ask you. Magic is hella fun, but if you're not careful, it gets expensive. Yes, close to 5 a.m. Yeah, dude, Magic seems like it could be kind of insane. By the way, can I just say that we're dual streaming and fucking Twitch is winning the war? Thank you so much. I'm glad people actually came to Twitch. Another reason why I didn't think about, like, I didn't really care for the dual streaming. I think the only person that was on Twitch was Jan and Ethan, to be honest. I mean, not on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm glad. This is the first time that's ever happened. Everybody usually goes to YouTube and like, oh yeah. I prefer Twitch though. Post 1 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 a.m., 7 p.m. All right, let me see. 1 a.m. I mean, I'm just gonna put 1 p.m. / p.m. 7 a.m. / p.m. Post Valky Ray video. Okay. But the sharing in my community does not affect my schedule. Okay. Yeah. I just don't know how often you post in there or what you know, what works. But I mean, if she wasn't live right now, let me see. She's doing a game show with the crew right now, so I don't know if she's gonna, if they're gonna be ending soon.
Who are you pointing at? What is he pointing at for you?
Huh?
Squeak.
He's pointing at you.
But he's also. So I think we do have the same order. I'm top left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. They're still streaming. If they end soon, I'll post it. I'll post it while stream's on. But I mean, if you're saying I should post at 1, or is that when you're saying it's best to when you post? So I guess you can drop it at any time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'd prefer not to do it while they're live. I'll shoot. If it gets views,
Make a heart. No, we can't.
if it gets views, so she sees it or not, it's the best timing is. If we're lucky, we can get some views. She sees it in 2 day. Sees it in 2 days or so. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm also just trying to make content on that channel again. And I think if I'm doing a series, which would be kind of perfect too. And another reason why I was waiting, like I kind of wanted to drop it with the video talking about me starting like the new channel. Here's another thing. I actually have a backup plan. Since that video is not working, but I think it's still really good to post on that channel anyways. My backup plan is I watched the last podcast with her and QT Cinderella, and they do a call-in confessions on their Patreon. And I got some spicy confessions for people that have been on the stream for a long time. I've told plenty of stories, and I've had this one story that I've told multiple times of where I exposed a cheater when I was in my early 20s, because she used to work with the girl I was dating. I exposed this cheater who was cheating on her husband, and they had a kid together. And I exposed it on this old website. And I'm like, I could call in to the call-in confessions, tell that story, because I know they like spicy confessions on that thing. I can do that, and at the very end be like, also, Valkyrie, and tell her about the social media thing. And I'm like, maybe I should do that. So that might be interesting because that would really like direct connection, unless they cut off the audio. Because I know they have people that verify, like that will go through the messages to make sure they're not weird and stuff. And so it is very possible that their editors could cut off that end part and not do it. But I do talk kind of fast sometimes, so I could slip it in there to be where it would be weird if it got cut off. But I don't know. Because usually those messages sound like they're like, all right, bye, you know? So I don't know. We'll see. You'd be bold enough to do that? That's the thing I'm questioning. I'm like, I don't know. Because here's the thing. This is the one thing that sucks is I don't know if I would, if I'd pop it off like first try. You know what I mean? Because I know I can be a rambler. Y'all guys know this if you watch the stream. And the thing I would be worried about is I don't know if the message is like first thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I start talking and it's like, oh shit, I messed up. You know what I mean? I would want to retry. Like, I don't know if you could submit audio, that would be the best. You know, I would just submit an audio clip of the confession. That way I could have it synced and like done perfectly. I don't think they do that. They also do say that there's like, you can type in your message. So like, I guess you could send like an email at the confession and they would just read it on stream. But I don't think that would be as powerful. I think I would need to call in so they see my voice and I could be like, also, yo, Valkyrie. And then just be like, you know, Hi Studios needs better social media presence. I'm a social media manager for a massive comic shop. I know what people like. Let me apply. You know what I mean? That's all I'll say. Like, let me apply for Hi Studios social media manager, or some shit like that. And I can even mention I made the video. So I don't know. Use AI to make your voice super sexy. Well, see, now that's a diss because look, I've always had issues with my voice, and now you're telling me it's not sexy. What game's coming down the pipeline in Juice's future? Well, Spoon, I don't know if you. I want to play more retro games. Because we did a challenge recently. I don't know if I'm ever going to make this video. I do want to make a video about it. I just beat Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I don't know if you ever remember that game, Spoon. But Zombies Ate My Neighbors was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. We just beat that recently on stream. I do have a game that is a dating sim. I don't know if you've ever seen those kind of games that they film like all the different options you make, and it's like a dating sim called 5 Hearts Under One Roof, and it's like this Korean drama kind of dating sim. I have that game. I definitely want to play on stream because it was really popular a long time ago, and I think that would be kind of fun. Obviously GTA 6 when GTA 6 comes out. I have been kind of fucking around with the idea of buying Assassin's Creed Black Flag because that was my favorite Assassin's Creed game, and one of the things I loved about that was the fighting pirate ships, but also they had legendary pirate ships at the corner of every map. So every corner of the map was a legendary sheep. A sheep? Yeah, a sheep. They would just swim, these sheep. But there was like these legendary ships like the Black Pearl and Davy Jones and all this kind of stuff, and that was fucking awesome. And so part of me wants to buy that game and play it on stream. Same, just got it downloaded. Yeah, right. Would you ever consider playing Date Everything on stream? What's Date Everything? Let me check it out. Let's see. Date Everything. Okay, so I've played a game similar to this. We played what was that game? The gay one with the dads? Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm not showing it online because I don't know, like, I mean, I think Mel is pretty much, Mel doesn't play the spicy stuff, so I don't think there's anything crazy that would be shown in here, but basically the concept of this game is all the objects in your house become people. That's crazy. That's a crazy concept. Maybe. I mean, I'm always down to play different things for sure. It would have to just depend on the response of like other games like that. Because I will say, when I played the Daddy game, whatever it was called, I don't remember getting a good response for that game. So that was before AC became trash. Probably the last good AC game, to be honest. The new ones are far too large to be open world. Yeah, they are pretty massive, aren't they? I will say though, so I loved the game that everybody was like, this is not AC, it's not. I loved Odyssey. And the reason I loved Odyssey was because I made my character become Wonder Woman, essentially. Like, the customization in that game was cool. You could steal certain types of armor, but you could get legendary armor, but make it look like shitty armor. So I would take the shitty armor that looked close to Wonder Woman, use that, make my character Wonder Woman, had the tiara on, and would go around pretending I was Wonder Woman, just beating the shit out of everybody. So I made that game way more fun for myself. And I was fighting, like, I was going to the islands to fight the Cyclops when they were like 50 levels above me, and it was just so hard, but I loved it. So I made that game way more fun than it probably was for myself. So I'm kind of hyped for the Mound, Omen of Cthulhu on the 15th. But to scratch my itch, I've been playing some Species Unknown when I have free time, which is hard to come by now. Got you. Yeah, I was telling everybody I started playing the Gunnar game, Nikke. But it's funny because like I don't really care that much about the base game because it's kind of boring at the moment. But there's a bunch of mini games inside the game that, like, you know, it's a gacha game, so you're trying to get jewels and gems or whatever, right? So I play all these mini games to get these gems, and that's kind of what's been killing my phone time. Which I think is kind of funny. But other than that, I haven't really been playing anything too crazy. But yeah, I don't know. We're definitely going to get back to gaming pretty soon. But yeah, the last thing we played was Zombies Ate My Neighbors. We beat that in 7 days. Before that, we played Lego Batman. And then before that was Resident Evil 9. Which I think there'll be a Resident Evil DLC sometime later this year. So we'll definitely play that. Because I know Code Veronica comes out, I think, in February. It always seems like there's a Resident Evil game that comes out in February. So I think Code Veronica will probably come out then. So that means they need to drop the DLC before that. But I know everything in their mom is coming out before. Still got to finish RE9. RE9 was awesome. I know that there's a lot of things coming out before November because nobody wants to go up against GTA. So there's going to be no games after November 19th that are worth playing. I don't think anybody's going to try to... Christmas is going to be taken over by GTA. Every studio knows that, which is going to be interesting because now you can't buy... Well, I guess you can go buy the physical case. Or you'll be able to buy the code or whatever, so I think parents will probably buy kids their code, which is kind of lame. But, yeah, so that'll be very interesting. But, so yeah, freaking GTA 6 is going to dominate holiday season. But I know Wolverine comes out before that. There's some crazy horror games that are coming out. I covered, next year, and then I know, like, I'm waiting for Final Fantasy next year. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for that. GTA is kind of cringe. Never enjoyed the games. Really? No, dude, it's one of my favorite series of all time. I just love how ridiculous it can be. And, like, I don't know. The chaos in it is awesome for me. Love it. Love it. So, I'm waiting for that. But, yeah, I know there's a lot of games that are coming out. Like, there's a shitload of things coming out in November. Like, back to back to back to back. I think November and October, there's going to be a lot of games that come out. I remember, one game that I'm looking forward to, I don't think it comes out this year. I think it comes out next year. But it's Stuntman. They're doing Stuntman with actual, like, IPs, like freaking, you know, Back to the Future and shit like that. I can't wait to play that game. Stuntman is gonna be awesome. So I'll be excited to do that, to play that game. Obviously, there's gonna be that new Tomb Raider that's reimagining the original one. Final Fantasy Revelation, can't wait for that. But yeah, there's a new Control game. I need to beat the old Control game because my stream hated it when I was playing it last time. So yeah, I'll probably play Control on stream again at some point. But yeah, I do really want to play the new Assassin's Creed. I just haven't downloaded it. Or I haven't bought it yet, I should say. So I'll probably buy that. I just will say the funny thing about Assassin's Creed games is I do hate the stealth element, which is funny because that's what you should be doing the whole time. Peace out, Pat. Have a good one. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. There's also like some Muppet boxing game that I would love to play if it comes out, but I don't know if that's ever going to see the light of day. Let me see. What was it called? Muppet boxing game. Yeah, this game looks awesome. I want to play this game.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be
I don't know how, like, it looks like real Muppets. Like, the graphics are crazy.
don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been kicking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
So yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's like a crazy Punch-Out game. I gotta finish school to free up time. What are you going to school for? So yeah, I want to play that. So there's that kind of like the gameplay of it. So something like that might be kind of fire. But I don't know when that's gonna come out. I think I have certain things on Steam. My whole Steam is just fucking degenerate games, though. Like, what did I add on there? Like, I want to get back to trying to play some horror games. See if my anxiety will allow it. But I know there was a game I added recently that I thought looked kind of fire. I know a lot of people said that How Many Dudes game was kind of cool, but I don't know if I would have liked it. Yeah, there are some games. Is it Kingsmaker? Yeah, I'm waiting for Kingsmaker. Wait. Yeah, I don't know if you saw Kingsmaker. That game looked kind of cool. Let's see. Kingsmaker game. Yeah, this game looked nuts. So I want to definitely play this game when it comes out. Oh, what the fuck?
Where he came from. But I'll tell you, he built our village into a city. He's the one who trained our army.
So it's kind of like a city builder,
Empire.
but like massive wars and battles and stuff. But it's crazy. Like, check it out. It's like a time travel game. It's like guns versus medieval times. And you got a sword too. I love games that just have crazy chaos like this. So the reason why I think I love this game so much and I want to try it is because it reminds me of crazy stuff like Dynasty Warriors, where it was just massive amounts of just chaos and violence. And I love the zooming out feature. Like, that's crazy. I love the getting backed up against the wall and having to fight your way out kind of game.
He gave our people a future. I hope he can save his own.
I just hope it looks as fun as it does. Oh. Are we gonna be able to go to the future? So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, oh my God, they made Redemption Road? It says 2024. This game has not been updated, by the way. There is no game on Steam, I'll tell you that much. I got my ass in aerospace and science. I'm gonna finish my bachelor's in international relations and global security. Damn, all right, man. Well, hopefully it's going well for you. But yeah, I can imagine that's a busy time. But yeah, I've actually been doing, I might talk about it more. I want to launch a new series on YouTube pretty soon. I have not really gave a fuck about YouTube for a really long time, but I want to have my niche, which, you know, again, I'm not a big fan of niches, but I'm thinking about doing a series of finding a way to build funding to get my books made in the future. So like, you know, my comic books and stuff like that. And so I kind of want to make a series of following the journey of how to get funding, right? And everybody's like, I'll start a lemonade stand or whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing any of that shit. I got jobs that I still need to do. But I want to see if I can create things myself to build up an audience or to build up a clientele or to build up something to where I can pile up the funds to eventually pay people to do certain things. And because I have a bunch of ideas that I don't really talk about, but I think it might be cool to like show people what I'm working on instead of just like talking about it behind the scenes. And also, if people care about it, they'll be able to support it if they're interested in that. And so that's kind of what I'm kind of like cooking up right now. And yes, because I kind of worked on it all of June. And obviously on top of just writing books and stuff that I've been doing that. But yeah, it's been kind of wild, man. But we'll see. Which it is 10 o'clock already. I got to go to work tomorrow, which blows. But it's also going to be a cool event that I'm actually looking to work on. Bum, 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 bum. But Mel, have you just watched people play that Data Everything, or have you played it yourself? But yeah, I think one of the next games will definitely be five Hearts Under One Roof. The only thing I'm worried about is, damn, like, I tried to launch that game Nikke right now, and it almost sent my... I don't know if the dual stream thing's gonna work. And the reason why I say that is I don't know if the dual streaming is taking more, like, CPU power. Because if that's the case... Because, like, I will say, I've never launched Nikke before on stream. But man, I'm kind of curious if the dual stream matters at all, or if it doesn't, because it's going through a website. So I don't know. But I don't know if that 5 Hearts Under One Roof will work. So we'll see, because it's a PC game, man. My PC she's old. I mean, if you can tell, you can see right there, it says a GTX. That's how old we're working with right now. No, just heard about it. People have talked about it being unfairly rated M, when a lot of people say it's been rated T. Ooh, interesting. I think rated M can come down to dialogue, You know, so I don't know. Maybe there's some spicy jokes in there or something like that. Who knows? Bum ba bum. I just know that I think we might have. I don't know if I put it in a video or I put it in the video or not, because I know I was putting those videos out on the channel. But when we were playing that daddy game, freaking Dream Daddy or whatever, I know there was like a crazy ending if you like dated the priest, where there was like an affair or like satanic rituals or some shit going on with the priest family. And I'm like, what the hell? That was a wild thing in that game. Oh, the freaking music died. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Do 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 do. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. If the yawns are coming out, might need to end the stream soon, which we actually streamed longer than I thought I was going to. But yeah, we might test out another dual stream in the future. Maybe the next couple of streams will be dual streams to see if it makes any difference. But I mentioned this previously. I think the reason why I started dual stream, or I wanted to test out dual streaming, is to see if it does do anything to the watch time. But if there's nobody watching the streams on YouTube, then it's not really going to do anything. But I might be better off. The freaking stutter there. I might be better off just doing my original plan of downloading all of the Gotham videos I have, or going into my hard drives and pulling all the Gotham videos out and paying to have a 24-hour stream of that stuff for 30 days. That might boost the watch time, but I don't know. That might be better than streaming, because at least that'll be going the whole time and not just me having to be there. You know what I mean? So that might be the better plan, and then I just continue to just stream on Twitch. Because ironically, Twitch won today, and everybody was just on Twitch. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe YouTube has ads now. So I do think people get ads on YouTube. And I don't know how bad they are. I don't know how you control those or what. So if they're bad, then because like if it's anything like to where you auto generate ads on YouTube videos, man, it could be a lot of ads. So who knows? So we'll see. I'll probably test it out again. I don't know when I'll stream again. Probably not tomorrow. I'll have a busy day tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. So we'll see. But I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and call it there, y'all. I had a good little chat. It was fun. It was awesome. I'm going to go eat some food because I'm hungry. And maybe try to work on some stuff still tonight, because I got these other projects. If I can get this one project going, I could probably make a video about it. And that'll be one of the videos on the new series. So I'm kind of excited about that. But I'm going to head out, y'all. Again, I don't know when the next stream will be. Maybe Sunday. So I'll see you then. I'll try dual streaming again. But that's going to be it, chat. I'll see you in the next one.